Go look at online and just look up debt broker. So you go buy the debt, you buy the note. Anything is a note, right? The dollar's a note. It's a loan,
Yeah.
right? Any loan, you have a note, a car note, house note.
Right.
So when you do that, now you own the debt that people are not paying. But now they're not performing, so they only worth 3 cents. But if you go in and make it performing, now guess what? Now it's worth the full value. So I could go in, I could say, you know what? I own your debt. You know what? Band man, I own your debt.
Yeah.
You owe me 100,000. I'd have
Yeah.
bought $1 million for $300. You owe me 100,000. You know what I'll do for you? Since I own it, I could throw it in the trash if I want. But Merry Christmas. I'm calling you not to do you harm. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna erase all negatives off of your credit. You do that? Yes. And you know what I'm gonna do? You owed me 100 grand. Now I'm gonna cut that into 50 grand. Would you like that? Yes. You know what else I'm gonna do for you?
Mhm.
You was paying me $5,000 a month, 6,000, right? I have it right here. Yeah. Can you pay me 600 a month? And I'm gonna do all of this for you. But the only thing is you must pay on time that $600 every month for 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
I can do that. If they pay 6 months, some banks are 6 months, some banks are 8 months. I know banking. Once they pay on time, now you can take that 50,000 and go to the bank and say, I have a performing debt, and I need you to lend me 75% of whatever that's worth right now. The bank will say, how would you like that?
Damn. So just like that.
Just like that.
Damn.
That's
So
what they call performing non-performing debt. That's why
damn. I never. That's crazy. I never knew this.
why do you think the people who do debt collectors, they start debt collecting companies?
Yeah.
Why do you think they become multimillionaires overnight? Because they go in, they collecting the debt from them, cutting it in half. And if I do that, if I got $1 million worth of debt for $300, right?
Yeah.
If I cut that in half and make that same deal with everybody and make it performing debt, I just made like $500,000 worth of positive debt. That means I got $300, I got $500,000. They're gonna lend me 75% of $500,000
Damn.
right now. And then what I'm gonna do with that? I'm gonna go buy more debt, and I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
So overnight, I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. And then once I do that, I'm gonna go to the next level and I'm gonna buy house debt. I'm gonna buy the note. I'm gonna be the bank. So if I go in and I say, I'm gonna buy, but so you gotta have good money to do that.
Yeah.
That's why you step it up. So now you got some good money. You go in and say, I want to buy 16 homes from the bank. They're not paying. So if you buy that much, that costs you maybe about 100 million. But you go in, you buying it for 30 cents on the dollar. You go in and buy the debt from the bank. Once I get rid of 75% of it, I can say, listen, you flippers out there, y'all looking for inventory, right? Yeah, we need inventory. I'm giving you this house for 75 cents on the dollar. They're going to kick your door down, give you a firstborn.
All right.
But you guess what? You paid 30 cents on the dollar for it. So you made 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. You just made 45 cents on the dollar right back to you. Now you times that by 16 homes at $500,000. It may seem a little technical, but once you start doing it, let's do one house. Let's do, if they bought those houses, you paid off the debt, you still got 25 houses to yourself, free and clear.
Damn.
So now you take one house at 500,000, you own it. Most people gonna sell it for 500,000. They're like, I only paid, 40 cents, 30 cents on the dollar, I only paid, 30, 60, 90, 100, 10, 20, $120,000 for a house worth 500,000.
Right.
But most people say, oh, man, I'm selling that. I'm a banker. It's the numbers game. So you say, you want to buy the house? I'll give you a 30-year mortgage. So you're going to wind up paying me $2 million in 30 years, compound interest.
Right.
So why would I sell it? So I keep it and I say, I have a note. Remember the note?
Yeah.
I got a note for 30 years, a 30-year note. They're going to say, sweet, so I don't have to go get a loan. No, I'm the bank. So now you go in and now you
Damn.
own the house. You get a house to them for 30-year mortgage. That's what the bank does. If they make 6 months or 8 months payments on that house straight, that's performing note. Now you go to the bank and say, I got $2 million that I'm gonna get from them in 30 years. I got a 30-year note. It's valued at $500,000, plus the house itself has what, $300,000 equity. The bank is gonna flip its lid like, ooh, you speak Latin.
Right.
Somebody done taught you Latin.
Yeah.
See, because it's private and public. I'm teaching private right now.
Damn. Yeah.
So now you could go to the bank and say, I want to borrow 75% of this $2 million because they've been paying on time for 8 months. It's performing debt. I want to borrow 75% of that. They're going to say, when would you like it? Now. That means you're going to borrow $1.5 million off a house that's worth $500,000. You're going to borrow $1.5 million times 25.
Right. Now I get it. Yeah.
Now what you're going to do, you're going to take that and buy more notes.
Damn.
You pushing $1 billion, brother, in 2-3 years.
No, for sure.
Why you think the bank is so rich? It's just paper. We got to learn how to move paper. Paper. All this business that we doing. We need to be sitting on the beach talking about, I want to buy, what kind of paper you got? You got certain mortgage debt? Okay, I want to buy, give me, $500 million of that. Okay, $500 million?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get $500 million. The more debt you buy, the cheaper it gets. So you be buying houses out in California that's worth $1 million, but the bank got to get rid of it. You buying that for like 40 cents on the dollar because they got to get rid of it. The people are not paying.